Oh, lovely. Welcome back. Ready?
Is that
Hey,
yeah? Hey,
yeah,
repping today. Absolutely repping.
loving it,
Yeah.
loving it, loving it.
Now then,
What's going on today then?
Is that a real Dom trainer I see there, or is it an AI generated fake? I don't know.
This is well, it is AI week, so you wouldn't mind, would you?
Now
Hey, a
then,
couple of shout outs coming through here.
hey,
Mr. Francis, year 4, 5, and 6.
Abermule.
I'm not going to say Abermule. Oh, okay, yeah, Abermule, Midways. Hey, they've got that's like an express school challenge just done there. If you complete today, do an activity today, even just one activity, all 3 year groups, send it in, boom, bash, bosh, swag, maybe even pizza. Who knows?
Swag.
Yeah. Who have we got here? Miss Richardson. Put down damn it, everything, Dom. Hey, you knew I could speak Welsh, and that's why you did it.
Then,
Miss Richardson, year 6 class from Ysgol Gundrath Amlech.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we are looking forward to the session. Have all our residents to submit for a pizza party.
Oh,
boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
Hey, it's all happening today.
Do you know what? As well?
No.
Miss Richardson, maybe you didn't know this, but anybody who's won a pizza party this year can also be entered automatically into our special summer draw, and one lucky school in Wales will win a visit from an ice cream van to your school. And ice cream. Not just a drive-by from an ice cream van. Yeah, you'll actually get ice creams for everyone as well. Yeah. Nice. So, get that in. Right. Yeah, well, cool. we've just spoken about Rule 3. That's done. So
there you go.
Let's go. We got the rules of Adobe Express live lessons down below. So what's rule number 1, Dominic?
Pause this whenever you want. We're going to go back and forth between the maestro, Mr. Jones, and myself, the donkey, and you'll see everything twice. You'll see everything twice. Hey, there's a lot of character to be said for being a donkey. Yeah, so you can pause this whenever you want, but we will be going back and forth twice between Mr. Jones on the iPad and myself on the browser, and so you'll have more than enough time. But if you need some more time, give it a pause. That's absolutely fine. Number 2, Jones.
Well, later on this afternoon, about 4 o'clock, Dom will be emailing everybody who's registered for the session with this.
What if they haven't registered?
Well, if you haven't registered, tut. Get registered now and you'll still receive the email. You can register quite easily by going to adobe.ly/live lessons. So get registered now for this session if you're not. And then Don will be emailing you a certificate for everybody who's taken part, whether you've done both activities, just the one, doesn't matter. If you've taken part, certificate for you. And then we've done rule number 3. Basically, Express School Challenges, if there's information right at the bottom. If you scroll down to the bottom of this week's activity page, and where can they find the activity page, Don?
On the scrolly down the bottom, adobe.ly/AI week 25.
There it is. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom of that, teachers, you've got information about how to complete an Express School Challenge. And like we saw with Mr. Francis, if you bring either 3 whole year groups or 100 students, if you get that much students involved in using Express, pupils involved in using Express, then that counts as an Express School Challenge. And we'll send you swag. Do that again, we'll send you more swag. Do it up the 3rd time, we'll send you even more swag, but we'll also send you a pizza party. And as we said, everybody who's received a pizza party at least once this school year is also entered into our amazing ice cream summer raffle. Right.
Summer raffle.
It's what it is.
Brilliant way to say it.
It's what it is.
I'm more professional.
Yes. Exactly. Right. So
should we have a look at the challenge page?
Yeah. Come on in. Let's have a look at the challenge page. Yes. Are you doing it? You're driving. There we go.
Okie dokie. There you go.
So I'll do right. I'll get rid of the boyo. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. So the short link is up there. If you're on an iPad, get your camera app out. Scan that QR code. Click the little yellow pop-up thingy that comes up. Click this to go and read more about the Express School Challenges. We won't go through that now. Activity 1, design your dream product. Your dream product, hey? It's going to be a guided activity, so slightly different to what we normally do. It has little tips and tricks that you can use along the way, which is a nice way to keep you focused. And we're going to create a unique design with a text prompt, visual design, reference images, edit further, remove features, create an ad for your product, shoe, skateboard, plush toy. I don't even know what that means. What's a plush toy?
You know, like a plushie. You know what like a plushie is? You know? Oh, God.
Is that just a fairy toy?
There's like a fluffy toy, like a fluffy plushy. There's about 50 of them up in the room above me. I can bring some down if you want. Oh, this is a plushie. This is a plushie.
A plushie, right? I never had that before in my life.
Because it's kind of soft fluffy, soft fluffy.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Board game, backpack, lunchbox, bedside lamp, water bottle. Hey, you got all the best ones in there. I know what I'm going to do there. Yes. So that's what we're going to do first. And should we go to the second one? Should we just get on with the first?
I think we should get on to the first one. Yeah. So on you guys on the browsers following Dom, you're going to need to click on that open the guided activity button. If you're following me on the iPad, links to guided activities don't actually work on the iPad. So I'll show you how we can just find this guided activity in the Express app. Okay. So if you're on a browser, so if you're on a Chromebook, laptop, PC, Mac, anything like that, then follow along with Dom now, who's going to click on the button and take us into the activity.
Okay. I'm going to click. And then it's going to come up here. And what is going on? We have instructions on the right-hand side. So if you need to kind of change things up later on, you can always use these instructions and you just click, click, and it will give you a little video on exactly how to do it. Pro tip, watch the videos in the right panel to learn each step. I will do. Right. What's the first thing that we should do now then, Mr. Jones?
Well, you need to name your project. Otherwise, I tell you who's going to...
I can't believe you said that.
Otherwise, who's going to shout at us is you and Mr. Olcon, who's here today.
I know, he's on, isn't he? Where's he been?
Welcome back, Mr. Olcon. Welcome back. Where have you been then? You like pizza?
No, been on holiday.
You can have pizza. You that's all you need to do is a load of Express and you'll get it.
He's done loads. Like you can have about 9 pizza parties by now.
So we told you, get your comments in on YouTube or on StreamYard, teachers. Let us know who's joining us. We haven't actually asked you to do that yet, but some teachers have already done it. Or if you want to, reply to the email I sent you this morning with the links, and I'll copy and paste your shout-outs up on screen. Okay, so get your shout-outs in so that we can know who's joining us today. Right, okay, go on, Dom. Oh, you've done it.
Well, I think actually, I've renamed my project Dream Product, and I actually think we should hop over to the iPad so people can be at the same points. Let's show them on the iPad how to get this up.
No worries. You doing it or me?
Oh, remove add. There we go.
There we go. Here we go. Here's me on the iPad home screen. So that link doesn't work for us on the iPad, but don't worry. Once you're logged into Express, just scroll down a little bit on the home page. And here we go. You'll see this this strip here that says guided activities for each subject. Is it frozen up?
Your screen's not moving, yeah.
Oh, there it is. There we go. It was listening. There we go. You can see here guided activities for each subject, and we're actually starting off with the third one along. You see that that trainer there, that lovely white and red DAP. So we're going to open that up.
Crap.
so just
it is called crepes.
No, DAPs we call them.
Yeah, no, but crepes does exist. You know, like,
does it?
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, crepes is like what they say in London. Yeah, like these crepes in it.
Like in France, like a crepe.
I know.
I know. Anyway, tap on that. Create your dream product with generative AI. Tap on that, and that'll open up the guided activity for you on the iPad. Okay, the links don't work on the iPad, taking you into guided activities. I found that out just now. Right. Right. So here we are. It's loading up, and we don't need the instructions because Dom and I are going to give you those. So let's get rid of that. It's taking up.
Cool.
Valuable real estate on my screen. And then I'm just going to put my title in there, and maybe I already know what I'm going to make. Maybe I don't, so I'm just going to put dream product in. Okay, so let's delete all of that. I'll just type in right at the top there, dream product. Enter. I'm done. Okay.
Cool.
So
right, I'm going to get you off and get me back on.
Yeah, and I'll spell product correctly. Right.
Yeah, it's a bit laggy on your iPad. Actually.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Give us the first thing that we should do then.
Okay, so you need to pick what product you're going to develop. So on the challenge page, on the activity page, there's some suggestions there for you. Okay, so you could do a trainer, like a DAP, a sports shoe, or you could make a skateboard or plush. So you can decide what you want. A water bottle. Water bottles are a big deal in schools at the moment, aren't they? So what you want to do is on the next slide so hop back over to Express now then, Dom, and on the next slide. So you want to go forward now to the next next page. There we go. So we're on page 2.
Slide number 2 down there.
And what we're going to do is we're going to add an AI image. So if you go to media on the left-hand side, and
can I rename this first so I can give people a shout out
yeah,
for
of
what I'm
course
going to
you
do
can.
first?
Yeah.
I'm going to do backpack design.
Nice.
Oh no, you have to make this box a bit bigger.
Yeah,
I could probably resize
yeah,
it
there we go. Lovely.
Cool.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
and then my generate image prompt. Is that where we're going to go?
no, yeah, so you're going to generate it first. So go to media on the left-hand side, go to photos up at the top. Photos.
Oh, yeah.
And then generate an image with the grey button there.
Okay. I want it to be landscape, I think, because this piece of paper on my screen is landscape. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, it's a good shout. Landscape or widescreen, one of those two will fit best here. Right, so now you want to describe, what's happening here, Tom?
Well, it wasn't loaded for me, so there we go.
It says there, like, you want to describe the object, you want to describe colors, you definitely want to describe the kind of material that you want it to be made out of as well. So just start describing it. There you go. Green and black backpack made out of metal armor. Wow.
Yeah. 2 rocket boosters on the sides and wheels on the bottom. So and wheels, maybe orange wheels with flames on the bottom.
All right, he's gone there, guys. He has gone there. Right.
Yes.
He has gone there. So, and now just hit generate. Just hit generate straight away. Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you haven't used the AI image generation express before, it's going to give Dom 4 options down there on the bottom left-hand side. You'll be able to pick from those 4. And if Dom doesn't like them, then he can change the prompt, or he can click generate more to get some more options.
Oh, check out that bad boy.
It ain't bad. It ain't bad.
First one's still the best.
Yes.
Loving that. Ooh.
Oh, that's cool. I think it's 104
cool.
for me.
104, yeah.
I think it's 1 for me.
I'm gonna go 1. I think it's the best. Yeah,
amazing. Right. So to finish off this first slide, you now need to copy your text prompt into that blue post-it.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna triple click in there. I'm gonna do Control and C, or you can right click and copy, and then I'll get rid of that. And then go down here. Actually, I need to put a text box in, don't I? That would be
you can add it to that one that has a type.
Yeah, I suppose.
Hit
enter. Just one in there. Enter.
Yeah.
Bish bash bosh.
Lovely.
Bring this down. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Pop it in there. Yeah, love that. This is great.
Well, I mean, I think you're done.
Well done, you.
delete all the other slides. You're done. Right. Right. Okay. So pressure's on now. So let's jump over to the iPad and let's.
Sorry.
Oh, you're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
There we go. So here we are on the iPad. So yeah, at the bottom there, you can see all the pages. So I'm going to go to the next page. Here it is. My shoe design. I'm going to do a. There's no point trying to compete with that incredible backpack, but I'm going to do a water bottle.
Yeah, yours is really laggy, but I guess. Oh, there you go. You're on. Every time I say that, it goes.
Keep saying it, Tom. Keep saying it.
Yeah, kind of I know.
Rods it into action. Right. So let's go to media on the left-hand side, and then photos up at the top, and then let's generate an image, and I'll go for a widescreen. And yeah, I'm just going to. I'm going to type in here. So, aluminium water bottle. Full stop.
Boring.
Turquoise.
How did you say that?
Turquoise.
Turquoise.
How do you say that?
Turquoise.
Turquoise. Turquoise. Turquoise.
Do you really say turquoise? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how how the letters are organized.
Would you say? Hang on a minute. Is it the king and keen?
Turquoise. Oh, would you say turquoise? Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah. I'll accept that. Yeah. But would you say kiwi woo for a line of people?
Yeah.
Kiwi woo. Right. So, aluminium water bottle, turquoise color. And then I want red spots. And yeah, I'm done. I'm keeping it simple. There's no point competing with your incredible backpack. Aluminium water bottle, turquoise color, red spots. Fine. So I'm happy with that. Hit generate. And then down here on the left-hand side, it's going to give me 4 options pretty soon. And whilst I'm waiting, I can still resize this this kind of frame that it's going to pop into and just make sure that it just fits there on that page. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, and maybe I'll put it on a little jaunty angle as well, like that. I like
You
that.
love a jaunt.
I do. All right. So I'm a good old thing. Here we go.
Hey, nice.
So
what's
the
that fourth one? Check that out.
2, 3, 4. Ooh. I'm not sure about that. It looks like blood on that. It doesn't look like red spots. It looks a bit violent. I think my favorite is the first one, actually. Yeah, I like the handle. Right, so that's me done with that. So then my last step is to scroll back up to the top on this generate image panel. And now then I'm going to double tap or triple tap on the on my text prompt. Tap, tap, tap. Now, you'll probably have to, on the iPad, use these blue handles. Just move them around. Is it going to catch up? Is it going to catch up?
It will.
Come on,
man.
man.
Oi, catch up.
There it is. You've done it, Tom. And then I'm going to copy that. And then I'll bring it now down into the post-it. Tap in there. Hit return. And now I want the paste icon, which is here next to my head. There. The third icon along here is going to paste that in. Done. There it is. Now then.
Nice.
I'll show. So the next step, which Dom's going to take you through, but I'll just show you quickly here. I'm not going to do the whole step. I'm just going to say we need to copy this image from the first slide to the next slide. Okay. So I'll just do that before I pass back over to Dom. So choose your image, 3 dots, copy. Go to the next slide where we got add a reference image, and here I'm just going to long press outside of the canvas and then paste. Okay, nice. And maybe move it around. Okay, so let's jump back over to the browser. So you need to copy and paste it over, and now you're going to start playing around with the styles and themes in the generate image panel.
Nice. One thing I did think about saying actually was if you've made your image and you forgot to copy the text before you moved away, you can just select the image and then go back to the generate image button, click the sliders, and you'll find the prompt in there.
Yeah.
And if you need to, you can copy and paste. Right.
Top tip.
So
right. Copy that.
Select my image, 3 dots, copy, go to slide number 3. And then I'm using my shortcut keyboard, but you can right click, and then paste.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, what am I doing here?
Okay, so here we're going to open up the generate image options like you just showed so we can see your prompt again. But this time we're going to scroll down and you're going to have a look at the different styles that you've got. Now, the thing is, your first image was so amazing that I don't know what you want to do, to be honest. But basically, so you can go in, so you could go, for example, into concepts might be good for you. Because this, so do you want the photography?
Chaotic.
Yeah, do you want the photography to be more chaotic, or so? What kind of feel do you want to it? So you can pick one of these, or you can pick more. You can pick as many as you want.
Luminescent.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's have a look. Theme? Nah, not bothered about the theme. Techniques? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah. Movements?
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
So if you then go to selected, it'll show you everything that you've ticked there on the so to the left there on the top. Selected.
Okay.
And the styles. That's everything Dom's got ticked.
Okay. Nice. And then generate again.
And hit generate again. And it's gonna give you the same. It's going to use the same prompt, that same prompt that you typed up at the top.
Yeah.
But it's gonna, take into consideration those different themes and styles that you've thought of.
That one is amazing. What
Wow.
on earth? What the blazes?
Oh, that's cool.
That one is cool. It's going to be 2. That's good as well.
Yeah.
That one's got the wheels on. Although I do
Yeah.
like the rock a lot.
Those rockets are extreme. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go there. That's number 4 for me.
So then
I'm
the
just going to click in the grey.
Yeah, so the last thing Dom needs to do is to type there where it says reference image here. Just change that text to say which styles you use. So you used chaotic, bioluminescent. Good luck spelling that. And cyberpunk.
Right, chaotic, bioluminescent, and cyberpunk. Okay, so rather than doing that, put, I can't even remember. Chaotic.
Yeah.
And then I'll do a slash.
Yeah.
Bioluminescent slash cyberpunk.
Nice.
And then I think I'll stretch the box out so you can see. And then also I could always make it bigger as well.
Yeah.
But it is doing funny things to my text. But there you go.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm happy with that.
Now, another option on this slide that we're not doing because it's a bit more of a faff is that you can use reference images. So I won't do that, but I'll just we'll get my screen up now, and we'll just I'll just show you where it is. Okay, so I've copied that. I'm here. I'm on the and you can see I'm on the correct slide because it's got the number 2 up here in the top left-hand corner. Okay. So if you wanted to, you could tap on your generated image, and there you can see that I can then open up the generate image settings with the little dot with the toggles on it. And there, underneath my text prompt, you can see we've got those 2 boxes with a plus on them that says reference images. So if you had photos on your device that are in a similar style to what you'd like to produce, then you can add them there. But, unless you've got specific photos in your camera roll, then that can be, that can take a while. So we're not doing that today, but you can add them using those there. But a quicker way is, as Dom showed you, is to use these style pickers down at the bottom. So I'll go straight to concepts as well. I want my bottle to look divine. And then,
is that one of them?
Yeah, and then material. I want it to look more metallic, so I'll go for that. And then, is it lagging again?
There you go. You're on it now.
There we go. And and maybe I want a bokeh effect as well. So when you get bokeh effect is when you get light showing on the camera, which is out of focus. Here we go. So divine.
Who named it bokeh?
It's bokeh. Yeah, so there we go. So that's generating now. I could just get on with typing whilst I'm waiting. So let's just zoom in on this. And let's just change all of this to divine bokeh. And I've forgotten what the other...
Metal.
Oh, yeah, metal. Yeah, thank you. There we go. And what have we got? Oh, you can see the bokeh. Oh, it's lagging. It's lagging.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, yes. The bokeh is cool. I can't wait for you guys to see that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's very cool, isn't it? Let's go and see what other results I had. So I had that one. This one. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, that's my favorite.
Number 4 is that?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, nice.
There we go.
It's cool. Yeah.
So I'm done. So, what Dom needs to do now is copy this and paste it to the next slide, to the next page.
Whoa. Okay. So I've got backpack number 2 here. I'm going to copy. Let me show you. 3 dots, copy. You can use keyboard shortcuts. Go to slide number 4, which is confusingly named slide number 3.
I know.
And then I'm going to pop that in there. I did control and V. Right, what am I going to do? Insert and remove.
Yeah, so you got two cool buttons there when you're editing images. So one of them is the crazy dog with a cucumber on his eye and like a towel on his head. So that's insert object. So that's where you can use AI to add things into your image. And then you've got the remove object where you've got that disappearing canoe in a lake. So that can remove objects. So you can try them both. So is there something you'd like to add to this? You know, maybe
Yes.
your wheels aren't as obvious. So is there something you want to add to this image? No?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm using my 2 fingers on my trackpad to zoom in and out. I want to get really close. So I'm going to insert object. There we go. Describe what you'd like to see. A climbing ice axe.
Oh yeah,
climbing
cool.
Ice axe.
And then
right, and I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna pop it. So I'm gonna brush size 40. Yeah, okay, that's not too big. But if you want to, you can move it up or down, maybe 25, 27, something like that. Right, I'm gonna pop it kind of. This is where the top of the ice axe I think is going to be. I'm not sure it gets this kind of detail, but I'm going to have it kind of strapped down one side. Okay, let's see. Insert, generating results. Let's see what I get here. I actually saw someone on a train with a backpack with an ice axe in. He did nearly take out. He did nearly take out the eye of an old lady.
Okay. That isn't okay. That's not okay.
No. What have they done here? Oh, that hasn't worked at all. That has not worked at all. Right, discard. Discard results. No, that didn't work. Okay, so let me try something else. I'm going to be a tablet screen. Something like that. Brush size 79. And I'm going to put one like right in this centerpiece here.
Yeah, cool.
Tablet screen, so that, I want to feel like, I suppose, like Inspector Gadget, I suppose. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. Insert. I wonder if this one, maybe the climbing ice axe one was a bit too niche.
Yeah, maybe axes or something that could be blocked on the generated image.
Yes, that's a good point.
Oh yes.
Boom. Do you know what? You are absolutely right about that. It was definitely. Oh,
that's cool. The green one is immense.
That's immense, isn't it? That's so cool. Right,
so
keep that.
Yeah. So then you can close. If you're happy with it, you click keep. But then you can close it. And is there something you'd like to remove, Dom? I don't know if there is.
I'm not sure there is anything I want to remove. Really, I think I'm going to keep it as it is. Maybe no. Do you know what? That's enough for me. That was great.
Very cool. Very cool. Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's go then.
Remove, and I shall add you to the stage. What have you got? What do you got?
What you got, man? So I'm going to copy this and paste it into the next page. So 3 dots, copy, and then next page. Hold my finger down and paste. Here it is. Right. So let's go. Insert. Maybe I want to have a kind of cool handle or something, or a carrying strap.
I don't think. Wonder if you could have like a digital keypad lock or something like that.
Well, stop getting other people's germs on it. That's cool.
It's an anti-COVID lock.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, all right, let's go for that. A thumbprint scanner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I like that idea.
Right, so I'm going to add that in there. So let's just let's go to add insert object. That's the crazy dog with cucumber on one eye. And then I want a thumbprint scanner. Cool. Right.
Yeah,
and then I want that'll fit quite nicely on there. There we go. And let's insert.
Think of what else you could do there.
Yeah. Now then, it's having a good old think. It's going to give you 3 results.
Maybe you.
Oh, right. Oh, that's just like a thumbprint. Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I think you need to modify that prompt. I think.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think it would be like digital lock screen or something.
All right.
I think as soon as it sees thumbprint, it's probably going to be like, right, I know what that is.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I was thinking of getting on with a live lesson, but that's fine. Right. So I put a number pad in, maybe, so that you put like a pin number in. Okay, let's give this a whirl. So I put a number pad in. Let's see what it gives me.
I'm thinking what else you could put on that water bottle.
Oh,
nice.
Oof. Oh, there we go. There we
that
go.
was great. That's old school, man.
That is old school, yeah. Right,
Yeah.
now then. So that's fine. I'm going to keep that, and then I'm going to close down the insert object. Now, there could be something that you don't like. For example, maybe I really like the bokeh effect, but the bokeh that's really close to the bottle is a bit distracting. So I'm just going to go to remove. And with this, you don't need to describe anything because you're taking it away. And I'm just going to paint over this bokeh that's closest to the bottle there.
Okay. Do you know what else you could have done with your water bottle? Is put a torch on the top.
Ooh. Oh, I tell you, you are just coming up with solid gold ideas. Huh?
Do you know what? I'm surprising myself. This is completely out of character.
Somebody make some notes because Dom is on fire today. Whilst we're waiting for that to generate, we've had 2 messages coming in. So here we go. We got Tona Primary School joining us for our 3rd project of the year. All right.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza.
And then we've also got Year 5 in Sealand Primary School in North Wales. Excited.
That's a great name.
Yeah. Yeah. Sealand
Primary. I hope you're near the sea. Otherwise, that would be tremendously misleading.
And it's like sea and land. It's both of them, you know?
Yeah, I'm going to see where they are. Where are they?
Tom's getting on a map.
I'm going to hunt you down.
Right, there we go.
Down with my backpack.
So you can see that I can tap through them, and it's removed that bokeh, and it's just kind of, it brings more attention to the bottle rather than those lights. And I love the bokeh, but it was too much in the middle. Cool. Keep that. I'm done. So I'm going to close that down. Let's jump back over to Dom, who's going to take us to our 4th / 5th
step.
Yeah, step. So you're going to copy it again now, Dom?
Oh yeah. Hey, Sealand is right by the River Dee, which is up near my homeland, of course. Right, I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to go to slide number 5, which is confusingly titled number 4.
And now we've got a checklist. So what you need to do here is, first thing you need to do is remove the background from your image.
What?
And then build up an advertisement with the checklist that you got there.
Crikey. Right, okay, so I've got it selected. I've got it selected. I'm going to go to remove background, which is the top dog with the tongue out. I hope he doesn't take out too many flames. Yeah, not bad. That's good. I'm happy with that. Right, so that's done. So the next thing is the title. Would that be right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go to text. Add your text. Now, what's going to be the name of my backpack? The Flight Pack 6.0.
Oh, yes. Love it.
6.0. Yeah, and it's got to have a little bit of italic in there, I think.
Yeah,
it's get to be italic. I could do with it being a little bit chunkier, I think. I'm not. Ooh, that's kind of nice there. The only problem with it is that you can't really see it. Flight Pack 6.0. Maybe I'll make it bigger. I want to make it look like it's kind of futuristic. What am I going to do with this text? I'm going to go back from my recommended fonts. I'm going to change the color to black. I'm going to give it an outline of maybe white. Now you're thinking, well, that's silly because you'd want a white background. So why would you do that? And that's because I'll go into effects. I hope this is going to work. Maybe we'll see. And then I'll give it a glow. Oh, and the glow is going to be not a gray. It's click it, go to pipette, which is up here. and then I'm going to use that. Can you still see this on my screen, or is it gone now?
I can't see it. No.
Rubbish. When you click the pipettes, it'll give you this circle, and you can go and select any colors that appear in your design or anywhere else, and then give it a little green.
Oh, lovely that is.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? Maybe that wasn't bad actually. Maybe a bit of a slightly lighter green. Yeah, that's nice. The flight pack 6.0. Do you want to do a bit of text while I have a look through what else we've got to do?
Come on in. Yeah, jump over.
Let me get remove and go for it.
All right. So I'm going to copy this. 3 dots. Copy. Jump over. Here we go. Hold my finger down. Paste. Okay. And now let's remove the background. Okie dokie. Now then, I need to. So I want to get a background as well. So not just text. We need a background as well. Okay. So let's go to media and let's just search through the stock photos. I'm going to go to photos and then I'm going to search here for something like water background. I
need to watch how you're doing this. And you're going to put that on the white paper or just kind of...
Yeah. I'm going to put it on the white paper. Yes, indeed. Oh, this is a cool one. This kind of...
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. So let's just bring this down. So we're just building up
our... your bottle if you do that, though. Can't even see the bottle.
Patience, Dom. I'm going to use my layers. I'm going to use my layer stack. I'm going to bring
I'm a beacon of patience.
I'm going to bring my bottle to the top. You're not. I like Right. So there's my bottle there. Cool. Like that.
Nice. To do like that.
Okay. And now I need my text. So I'm going to go to T for text on the left-hand side. And I'm going to call this the hydro next line lock. Should I do that really annoying thing of spelling things incorrectly like that? No, I can't deal with it. You do see that a lot.
You should do it LOQUE.
No.
Hydro lock. Oh, that's so French. It's beautiful.
Right. Okay.
Call it le hydro lock.
Le hydrolock.
Le hydrolock.
Right. So there's my name, hydrolock. Let's move this out of the way. Right. And I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up the line spacing so that it kind of goes above and below the water line. And let's see. Let's whack an outline on it. Here we go. Let's start thinking about the colors. So maybe a similar color to the bottle itself. So maybe something like this. Yes. And then the outline is going to pick up maybe that red. So I'll go for maybe, something like that. And then the font, don't forget the font. So
that one's not your usual, is it?
No. So something. What shouts out French water bottle? There we go.
That reminds me of Eurocamp in the 90s.
Hydrolock. It sounds like a really dangerous slide in a water park. You got to sign a disclaimer before going on it.
Yeah, your mum's got to take you down the first time.
You must sign this, madame. Right.
C'est pas possible.
Right. So I'm going to pass back to Dom, but the only thing that I haven't done... Oh, yeah, so you've got these... This is cool. If you like me, you like this. Have I done a title? Yes, I have. Have I got effects on it? Yeah, because I got the outline and the color and all that. So let's duplicate the tick and let's put that in that box.
Ooh,
have I got a background? Yeah, duplicate the tick and put that in the box. So the last thing I got left to do is let's get some design assets in, like splashes of water in front of the bottle. Okay? But I won't do that right now. Let's pass back to Dom and then pop back and see me later and see how I've got on with the splash.
Pop back and see me later. Okay, cool. Right. Jones had a cracking background in there. So did you get it from Elements? No, she don't
no, from just photos. Media. Just went to photos. Yeah.
Media photos. Right. I'm going to put Cityscape Night.
Nice.
Okay. Ha I am loving this. Right. Is this one very good? What do you think? That is pretty nice too. The hydrolock. This one's cool. Now that is great. So I'm going to make it bigger. I'm just going to stretch it out here as well. I'm not using the scale ones and using the long side ones. and then I can bring that in. It needs to be a little bit further that way. It can be, where's the end of my text is there. Now, obviously, you can't see anything, so I'm going to bring that underneath there. Ah, yes. The Flatpak 6.0. If you don't like that, once you put one in, for example, you can go to replace with photos. It'll go straight back to where you were before. And then you can just switch them through and yes. That background's got actually like a tint on it, which is green. This is just so perfect. Okay, now my text is a bit big, so maybe I need to bring that down ever so slightly. Flatpak 6.0, and then move it around a little bit. Needs to go right at the top there. So that's good. So let me just zoom in with my 2 fingers on the trackpad. Select the. Ooh, I don't want you to do that. Duplicate. That's 2, so I can put background is clean and uncluttered. Mine is not clean and uncluttered. I love the fact that it's cluttered. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's perfectly cluttered.
Yeah, it's wonderfully cluttered. Thank you. So yeah, let's take some design inspiration from Jones. He's good at all of these elements and things like that. So I'm happy with my background. Just don't forget that you've got to put it down in your layer stack so that your title and your backpack or whatever your product is in the right place. Right, Jones, let's see what little trinkets you have for us.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing much, but I'm just...
nice.
Yeah, I don't even know where to put this. I don't know. Maybe just something like that. There we go.
Yeah.
So nice. I got some splashes. You see I've got this splash on the left-hand side that goes over the text. So that gives a cool kind of splashy effect over the text. And then I'll just zoom in. You can see that there?
Yeah.
And then I put this splash at the bottom of the bottle as well. I thought that was cool. And then, yeah, I've just got this lock, just in case people don't understand what that word is meant to be. Little locker. Right, so that's just done with our advertisement. So you guys, by completing all these, have earned yourself a special Adobe badge. What?
Yes.
If you go to the next page, look, you can download this badge and, I don't know, stick it in your book or something. But obviously,
show your friends.
My name isn't Christy, so I'm just going to double click on that. Let's swap that out. Pronto. Okay, my name may be too large for this badge. Let's bring down the font size. Sorry, you can't have the badge.
Mereds.
Your name's Mereds. With the 2 Z's on the end. And then obviously that is not a picture of me. So let's just tap on the that picture there in the middle. And again, we're going to go into generate image, and it's a portrait of a young girl with long hair, red glasses, black background. So I'm just going to change. I'm not going to have red glasses, just and glasses. And then I'm going to go, let's do it, of a man. That's a good start. Man. With a short beard and glasses. That'll probably do me. I'll do me.
Okay.
And a lovely winning smile. There we go. You can do that. And let's see. And then you can see that the selected style is a line drawing. So that's cool. Do any of those look like me? No, not really. But I'll go with that one. That's fine. There we go. And there's my amazing generative AI creator badge that I can download and stick in my book. And there we go.
Nice.
You want to do your badge?
Cool. Do I want to do my badge? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to remove and add. So all I did on mine.
You need to give yourself a tick. Oh, have you put any elements in design assets?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, design assets. I searched for wind, and I was looking for like digital style stuff. So these 2 here is like you can see them kind of over on the right side.
Yeah. Cool.
They're kind of subtle. And then this one, I put Comet into design elements, and I did it once and then did it twice, so it was just like one long kind of line, I suppose.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah, I was into that. Right. So little tick, duplicate, bring that down, and then the last thing is to. I've zoomed way too far. Is to go to my page number 6. Christy, What?
Christy.
And I'll put DT, Dom Schrainer. Yes.
DT. Isn't that some kind of fly spray that you can use in the sun?
That is heat. You are absolutely right. Do I just download it on the transparent background?
Yeah. What's Dom like? Oh, he's good, but he does give me an asthma attack if I'm too close to him.
Could change the background color to white, couldn't I? And then download it like that.
Well, you could. Yeah, you could.
I suppose it's going to do that anyway. Hang on a minute. That's not me.
No,
generating a portrait of a middle-aged
miserable
man with slightly graying hair and black glasses on a black background. Full stop. Grumpy. Full stop. Yes.
Scowling.
Let's have a look at what it does. Oh dear, what is this life? What have I subjected myself to?
You should have some. I reckon you should change to having red glasses. I think they'd be good.
I did.
Oh,
not far off, is it? That's pretty decent.
That's very good.
I think the first one's the best.
Look at him.
He looks like he's had a hard life like me.
The third one is really annoying.
I don't know, man. The first one just looks like more desperate. That's exactly what I need to be. Right, there you go. I can download this one certificate by going up to the top here and clicking the download button. Selected page, PDF print, best for printing. There you go. You can download it there. Otherwise, you can share your project if you need to, as usual. Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, or a view-only link. You can click that and then create a link. Boom. Right. Shall I go back to the challenge, the activity page?
I am weak. I'm weak with that. Yeah, go on. Oh, Mr. Alcon, say something. Thank you so much for everything this year. Oh, hey, sounds a bit like an Oscar speech here, Mr. Alcon. I think this is our last. Oh, don't go. It's been great fun. What do you mean it's your last time? It's May. Come on, Mr. Alcon. You got a whole month and a bit before you go in. Also, don't. Alfie says, could you give us a big yo to say goodbye? No, sorry, I can't. There we go.
Can't do it.
I just
no.
What do you mean your last time? What's happening? It's May. It's not even the end of May.
Listen, Alcon's gone. He's left the building now already.
Sort it out, Mr. Alcon. Come back.
It's activity number 2 now. Let's check it out.
Come on.
Right. Activity 2, illustrate a creative self-portrait. Is this your screen or mine now?
It's yours.
It's mine, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm professional. So open the guided activity by clicking on the button below. So this is for people on the browser. You're going to click to open the guided activity and boom. It's there. Yeah, and if you need to something went wrong, refresh.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Okay, cool. If you need these instructions at any point, you can have a look at them, but we won't need them right now, so I'm going to get rid of that. Let's see how to do that on the iPad.
Yes. Okay, so there we go. So that's that done. So I don't need to go back to the activity page. I just need to go back to the Express homepage by tapping up there, next to, right up at the top left, that on the Express icon. It's the colourful A there in the top left-hand corner. Okay, and now we're going to go and find the next guided activity. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to scroll it down. You can see here, guided activity 3 subject, and this is the second one along. Illustrate a creative self-portrait. Right, so let's give that a tap. And again, what we're going to do here, I don't need no instructions. What we're going to do here is, there's 2 steps. This is a far simpler activity. This is much quicker than the first activity. This is all on this one page. It's not a 6-page epic like we had in the first one. And what we're going to do is just tap on the image in the background, first of all. So I'm going to tap on the image in the background, and let's go and see how this image was generated and have a look at the prompt and then customize it. So I'm going to go to tap on the generate image button there. And here we go. It says portrait of a girl with dark skin, curly hair, and green eyes in a cartoon style. And then are there any? No styles have been selected at all here. Okay.
Okay.
So let's jump back over to Dom. And so this is a self-portrait. So I suppose, Dom, you're going to try and get a picture of you.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to click on that image. I'm going to go to the sliders, generate image. Would you just delete, or would you just change the prompt?
I'd keep the portrait of a, because we want it to be kind of, the face. It's the head and shoulders is what you want. So the word portrait gives us that. And then I'm not going to use a car style. I'm going to use some of those styles down in the bottom. I love picking those. I think they're really fun. So I'm not going to, I'd do everything except portrait of a, and then.
Okay, right. So I'm going to get rid of all of that. A portrait of a charismatic man.
Who are you doing then? This is meant to be a self-portrait.
Strong jawline. dazzling blue eyes. Sweeping blonde, sweeping short blonde hair, and black glasses. There we go. I mean, this should be pretty accurate, really. There's nothing else there to say, I suppose. Let's go to generate. Oh, if only we could all be like our Gen AIs. Or maybe not, in fact. Let's have a look. Hey! What are they going on with these glasses?
Oh, look at the bottom one looks like an absolute dude. Look at him. Look at that hair.
Hey, that's probably the closest one to me if I had to choose one, if I'm honest.
Yeah, look at the jawline on number 3. Look at him.
You can chiseled by granite.
Cut glass with that.
This one, I'm going to go with this one. I mean, I feel like he was born in a completely different continent to me, but that's okay.
It is great.
I can be South American for the day. So
brilliant. Right.
Yeah,
okay. Okay. Cool. I mean, you could also be talking about what you want in the background, of course, things like that.
Oh,
but
yeah, well, let's have a look. You give us a little bit of an extra.
Yeah, go on then. Okay, so tapping that, up at the top. So let's just get rid of everything except a portrait of a.
It's interesting with mine where it did dazzling blue eyes, but actually because there were glasses, everything was blue on the glasses on half of them.
Oh yeah, portrait of a man. 40s. There we go. All right. And then I'll do short brown hair.
Wolf-like beard.
Short beard.
No, do say fuck about wolf-like.
Yeah, I'm not for that. Short beard. Glasses. Smiling. Wearing a black t-shirt, and then blue and pink gradient background.
That'll be nice.
Okay, then I'm not going to hit generate. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to pick some styles. Okay, so maybe I'll go to themes. I will go for cartoon. But then maybe I'll go for techniques and go for bold lines. Bold lines is always a nice one. I'll just go with those two, I think.
Interesting.
Unless I go down to concepts as well. And let's go for beautiful. Yeah. And I need all the help I can get to this, Tom. So let's see what we get. So I've typed all that in, but then I've also gone for cartoon, bold lines, and beautiful. So, all right. Yes.
Let's have a look. Oh, yeah.
Guys.
Number 1 was pretty good, I think. Number 1 or 4.
Yeah. Look at those. Look at those lines. Yeah. Those lines on his forehead it's too accurate for me.
Tell you what, they tell a story.
I feel targeted with those lines, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's great. Is he wearing any earring? I think he is.
I mean, you are rock and roll.
There we go. I'll go with that one, I think. I'll go with that one. Yeah, that's cool. I'm really happy with that. So you can see the cartoon style, you can see the bold lines, and yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful. Right, so let's
Cracking.
pop back over to Dom, and now you're going to describe yourself in that text box on the right hand side, which is kind of needs to hide about half of the face. Mr. Alcorn, oh yeah, Mr. Alcorn finishes on the 27th of June. Well, so you're not logging in for a month. Come on, Mr. Alcorn, come on, come on.
Okie dokie. I wanted to do some more.
Your guy is incredible.
Looks like he's straight out of like some kind of futuristic Point Break.
Look at that. That jawline is phenomenal.
So I think the only thing I did maximalism, hyper realistic, and iridescent, and I didn't change the actual text prompt. Okay, well that'll just keep it there. Right. So it's text now. Is that where we're at?
Yeah. So just type in like things that describe you, but also maybe your hobbies, your interests, your character. It's just straight in there with Grumpy.
Polymath, funny, musical, artist, writer, little, not a little sister, I'm a little brother. I could just keep going, couldn't I, all day?
Yeah.
I imagine what I was going to say. This is dynamic. It is dynamic.
It is dynamic.
Can you hear that awful noise outside? By the way.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Grumpy, loyal, polymath, phony, musician, artist, writer, little brother, generous, kind, patient, outdoor, enthusiast. That one's small. And then I want this to kind of stretch from the top of the box to the bottom of the box. And it's not doing that right now. Sorry for this outdoor noise. I'll have to go and close that window in a sec. But so what I'll do is in this kind of text area here, if I click the three dots and I could go to line spacing and just make sure that that kind of stretches out top to bottom. There we go. All good?
Yeah, cool. And then, you could also try different fonts if you want. Try different fonts.
True. I didn't really thought about that. Yeah. I mean, I suppose some of them. Oh, that's I want something which is, that's not bad. Maybe that one. Yeah. What's that? I'm not sure.
Oh my goodness me! It's cool.
Yeah, anyway,
but then
let's kick it over to you. You don't want to watch me doing this all day, but what I think I will do is be playing around with these letter spacing and line spacing, because then it should hopefully. Well, it didn't do anything. Or maybe because it's dynamic. It's not liking the. See, it's a bit too far down the side now. I think it needs to stretch across, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you may need to adjust the shape. So maybe you want to go over that, Dom. So you may need to go into the effects tab on text, and then you're gonna have to scroll down to the bottom, and you're gonna have to go to see view all in the shapes. And there it is.
I didn't realize that as shape.
That's it. Then you can change the shape size, perhaps.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
That could help you.
So that's gonna go.
Otherwise, you're gonna have to push your text around.
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, it. Yeah. Okay. So it does. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Go on. Let's hop over and see what what words you're gonna use for yourself.
There we go. So. Yeah, I'm just
gonna go close the window.
Yeah. So I've just got my text in, got my effects. You could try putting a shadow on as well. Shadows work quite nicely on these. You can even put a color on the shadow, so I could have maybe a similar blue to what I've got over there in my background as a shadow. That works really nicely. Look. I like that. And then, the shape itself needs to be a little bit bigger. So, but also you're trying to get the actual text box to fill as much as possible. There we go, like that. So it's just, you keep tweaking it. Keep tweaking. There we go. I think that is spot on. And you could always go into edit
Oh, you've done that well.
and search your effects as well. So just keep tweaking the size of that dynamic text box. And because sometimes it'll just click into place, and fill it all up. Otherwise, you do need to go into effects and change that box. I tell you what we haven't done, and I know Dom hasn't either, is we have not named the project. So let's just
I did notice that actually, yeah.
Did you though? Did you? I'm not sure. Yeah, and then
to sneak through without mentioning it, if I'm honest.
Yeah, no, keeping you honest. There we go. So that's me. That's me done on that. And then sharing it is the same process again, really. You could print this out. You could share a view-only link, hand it straight in. Oh, I've just switched over to the activity page. That was interesting.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't even know how I did that. All right. Yeah, and there we go. So that's mine absolutely finished. How is yours coming on, Dom?
Yeah, good. I tell you what I did. If I remove and put myself on, I actually went in and took a couple of lines out. So I can take out things like kind, because that's blatantly not true. And then it means I can stretch it out a bit better. Which makes it, you roughly want it about halfway, don't you? I suppose.
Yeah, cool.
And that works better. So the more things that you have in it, actually, the narrower the column becomes. But yeah, that works really nicely.
Brilliant.
So download as Mr. Jones did. You can do, if you want to print it, you can do there and click download, and obviously share. Same thing. Same.
Now, if you're thinking about doing an Express School challenge, and you're thinking, how are we going to get year 4 to do something? Well, some of you that have done this today could just go into the year 4 class, or with some younger learners, and just do that activity with them. Maybe the first one's a bit long for you to go in, but this is just one page. So go in, show them how to log into Express, open up this template, and then just change the prompt for that backer image.
Yeah.
And
this one's cool as well. Imagine the future you. That's really good fun.
Yeah, retired.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of them are really simple, like this design and action figure one is really good as well.
And then use that. If you've got 3 year groups or 100 pupils taking part, then just take some photos, fill it in, get some swag, and get your pizza party. Come on, guys.
Yeah, these are dead easy. Some of these are really, really easy. So everything that is like animated creative creature, design and action figure, and the one we've just done now, as well as the Imagine the Future You, they're all so easy. Go in, help them out, get them to create their work, finish it, and export their project, whether it's a download or whether it's creating their link. And then, like Meredith says, Bob's your uncle. Bob's going to come around with a load of pizzas.
Yeah. Hey, now then, it's half term for most of us next week. Most of us have got a week off school. So let's just talk about what's coming up after half term. So there's more than this there, but I didn't want to, confuse everyone with a massive list. But the first 2 things that we've got on after half term are Ocean Day. That's on the first week back. And then the following week, it's Healthy Eating Week. Hey, imagine if you had a pizza party on Healthy Eating Week.
Maybe it could be a feta and spinach and broccoli pizza.
Yes. So get registered for those teachers by going to adobe.ly/live lessons. So get registered for Ocean Day. That's the first week back. So that's in 2 weeks' time, basically. And then Healthy Eating Week. But also, there's more than that on the list. So get registered for them all. And if you are posting anything on social media that you have been taking part in AI Week activities this week, then tag us in. Because
we love saying it.
We're not going to see it unless you tag us in it. So tag at Dom Trainer, at Meredith J, or at Meredith Jones.
Trainer.
And also, if you tag at Adobe for Edu, then the Adobe education team over in America can see all the amazing, cool stuff we're doing over here as well. The noisy neighbors.
Hey, are these guys yours? This is incredible.
We
know it's huge.
It's huge.
So there you go.
Yeah. So there we go.
Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, teachers, as soon as we got a minute, we've
Hey,
got
last
our
few sessions of the year. Last
Yeah.
few sessions of the year. There aren't many left now. If you want to get accredited with your Adobe Creative Educator Level 1 or Level 2 badge, do
Yeah.
come along to the staff training. Ooh, maybe we should put ebook stuff up there as well. But we've got 4 links there, haven't we?
We should. Yeah, we should. Yeah.
I wonder if I can get them quick enough. Probably not.
Well, it's on the links, isn't it? It's on the links.
That's true.
Don't matter.
Yeah. Well, we built that up, and I've sent it out by email. If you didn't get the email yesterday, email me, and I will send you an ebook with 35 Adobe Express lessons that you can do in your classroom right away.
Now then, so
right,
we're done.
Is that a done deal?
But it's a done deal. Get your Express School challenges in. We want you to get pizza parties. So sort it out.
Yeah, need to get this swag out of my lounge. Get it out of my lounge. Let me send it through to your house right now to your school. Okay, thanks everyone. Happy AI week, and we'll see you in Ocean Day or Healthy Eating Week. Sign up now. You know how to do it. Get it done. Bye.